Alright, we back. It's your boy M-i-Corleone, the Learn As You Grow podcast. And RIP to this man, Irv Gotti, aka Irvin Lorenzo. And they say the funeral was packed. Jay-Z did wind up showing off. Before we get into the 50 Cent and all that beef, we're gonna get into some we're actually going to get into something that I really want to talk about. And that's how Jay-Z and Irv actually had their falling out, and how Dame Dash tried to hate on Jay-Z. Dame Dash tried to hate on Irv when Irv was trying to get DMX signed to Def Jam. And they were both in the car. Dame and Irv were in the car with Leo. And Dame kind of started hating on DMX. And, let's get into that story. Alright, so they were all in the car. And at this time, Irv had Ja Rule, and Jay-Z was on the success of he just put out the Hard Knock Life single at the time. I don't believe the album is out at that time. So you gotta remember, Def Jam was about to be done. Before that, I remember they put out like Takal 2000, you know, the Method Man, the Year of the Man, and all that. And then they signed Beanie Siegel. Fleet. Who else? Core Mega. Just a lot of artists got signed around that time. And this is when LL was beefing with Cannabis, and Def Jam was really they were on their last leg. And Puff Daddy, aka Diddy Dot, was running the music industry at this time with Mason Betha and the Locks, and if you really dig me and you think, all that. So the hip hop industry at that time needed to be shook up, because everybody was going for the shiny suit look, including Jay. You don't believe me? Look up the video that he got with Blackstreet, where he tried to image Puff and Mason. It didn't come out right. That's where he's looking like Joe Camel and all that. So I say all that to say, DMX was a breath of fresh air, but Irv knew this, but nobody else knew this. So DMX, came out, with the dog image and all that. So Dame tried to hate on Irv to Leo, like, yo, who's gonna buy an album with somebody barking on it and all that, like. And Irv, in the back of his mind, is like, yo, you backbiting, you are on some real nut shit. Like, I'm trying to get this deal. Like, I ain't even had to bring you along for this meeting. Like, and here you go trying to bite my back in. But it always seemed like that's the type dude Dame was. He talks a lot about this chatty patty stuff and all that, but when was Dame not a chatty patty? And it just is what it is. I'm from Philly, so, about the whole Dame situation and the whole state prop situation, and how, what state prop meant to our city, and what Beans, who lives 7 blocks over, means to our city and means to our rap history. Without Beanie Siegel, before that, we had Will Smith, who was repping Miami with tight pink pants on. And that's to quote Beanie Siegel on Cosby Cuz, the best of Beanie Siegel. I remember first hearing that. And yeah, it was just a breath of fresh air because that's all it was that Diddy stuff and all that. I've been around. And that was cool, but we need to hear some hardcore. Shout out to the boys from Brownsville, MOP. You know, if you don't, you know. But anyway, with that being said, Irv got DMX signed, who went on, as you know, to put out 2 albums in 1998. They both went platinum, multi-platinum. First rapper to do that, I believe, to put out 2 multi-platinum albums in a year. And this is the same year. I remember that summer like it was yesterday. I was 13 years old. Just started rapping. We had our group was called PFL. This is how much of an influence Diddy and Bad Boy had at the time. We was called Players for Life, PFL. And it was only 13. It was some young boy stuff. But I remember we went to the Greek Fest. Me and my man Kashim, my man Mark Brodus. Shout out to them. And we went to the Greek Fest out West Philly, and we all had the Pure Players Philly shirts on, and we just grabbed them on some, representing the clip. And so even back then, we were about marketing and promotion. And to be honest, it was my deal to get them shirts. Like it was my suggestion. Like yo, we all gonna grab these shirts, and this is what we gonna do. And when we was out there, everybody was playing either that Jay-Z Hard Knock Life Volume 2 or that DMX Is Dark and Hell Is Hot. And it wasn't until school had started back up and all that DMX's second album had came out. And I remember I didn't even know it was coming out that fast, pause. And shout out my man Quandell out Millbridge, down the Rye Highway in Camden County. He actually had the cassette tape. And Quan, you gotta come over to the house, bro. And me, I gotta dub that. And yeah, this is when you could still dub cassette tapes. Yeah, we going back to 98. We not that far removed from this. So these the AOL days. This before Napster and all that. So that came out. And this boy named Ja Rule was on the bonus CD of what was it? It was the Jay-Z Volume 2 came with a bonus CD. Survival of the Fittest. Beans had 2 freestyles on there. The joint Crew Love, Rockefeller Till You Die, that was on there. The LL Diss to Cannabis, his rebuttal was on there. Wu-Tang and Onyx. Onyx was signed to Def Jam at that time. I think Cormega had a track on there. And Bleak had a track on there. And it's just so crazy because it was just such a different time. And at that time, they was talking about how Murder Inc. was going to be a group. It wasn't supposed to be a record label. It was a group at first. And the group was Ja Rule, Jay-Z, and DMX. But everybody thought Ja Rule was biting DMX style. And DMX went on the radio, aired him out, whatever. And y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. If I'm gonna bring it to you, then it's gonna be, you dudes have been in jail before, suck my you have to catch you run quick, done quick. How the fuck going? This the dog on some bum shit. Like, here go the gun click, 911 click, all over some dumb shit. Ain't that some dudes remind me of a strip club? Cause it's like, when I come around, every time I got to get my dick sucked. And I don't know who this when he come at Hove. And I don't know who the fuck think you talking to. But I'm not him. I ain't Slim, Iceberg Slim. So watch what you do. You gonna find yourself buried next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself. But that couldn't have been the issue. But maybe they're saying that now because they diss you, trying to get you. That's why you sitting on your back looking at the roof of the church. Preacher showing the truth and that hurts. Yeah, he did. Shout out to X, man. Just legendary. And if you go on my YouTube page, you can listen to Juvenile talk about how he was scared of DMX when he met him and why he was scared of him. And that's on my YouTube page, youtube.com/@beatsbykilo. And you can go on there right now. And or you can wait till after the podcast, however you want to do it. So anyway, with all that being said, that led to the beef with Ja Rule's first album with Holla Holla, the album Many Many Vici. Is fire to me. But he does sound like a young X. And after that album, he decided he was going to have to switch his style up. So what did he do? He went for the ladies, as he should. Why shouldn't he? And at that time, there was a young girl named Ashanti who went to Prodigy's grandma's dance school, and she just happened to have some pictures of Prodigy from when he was a young boy, doing the tap dancing or whatever. So, back in '88, when I was moving weight, you was a ballerina. Got the picture, I seen it. When Jay said that and he put the picture up, he got the picture from Irv, who got the picture from Ashanti. Makes sense, right? So, with that being said, this is where it gets crazy. This is where the beef comes in, and this is why Jay and Irv, well, Jay didn't mess with Irv, even up until Irv's death. But Jay did make it to his funeral, so salute to that. But what happened after that was Irv tried to sign Nas, and they did a whole video together and all that, where Nas was at the Murder Inc. podium and this, that, and the third. And, when Hov confronted Irv said, it's just good business. And Jay-Z responded, so if I just sign 50, it'd be good business, right? And Irv ain't feel that. But what Jay did was Jay went on tour with 50 after that. Yeah. They went on the Rock the Mic tour together. And one of the best tours I ever been on, R.I.P. to my sister, R.I.P. to my man Kraus, the Hustman. Shout out to Shantae, who also came with us. over out there in Camden. I was actually on the home page from St. Gabe's at the time. And July 4th weekend. I think it was July 3rd to be exact. And it was just one of them times. Probably one of the best concerts I ever went to. And on the way back, that's when Beans got locked up. Yeah, it got wild. And what else happened around that time? Oh, so a couple months later, and mind you, like, Jay stopped messing with Irv all the way around the board, especially, they started going around ShOw now Supreme from the Supreme team came around, and that's the boy who supposedly got 50 hit up and all that. So now we get into the 50 Cent thing, and 50 saying after Irv passed, like, dang, I want you to be around to see my new shows. Basically saying I wanted to still kill you from watching my success. And even before that, Irv just found himself in so much beef and pause. So when we get into the next segment, we're gonna get into the segment of the whole Kenneth, Supreme, McGriff, and Irv Gotti, and the whole trial, and Def Jam dropping Murder Inc. and Murder Inc. getting a deal with Motown, and how that went, and how a Ja Rule, Lil Wayne feature was probably the only person that had a Lil Wayne feature in 2008 where the song ain't really do nada. So yeah, we're gonna get back into that, and that was kind of like the nail in the coffin, along with them coming at Eminem and Ja Rule coming at Eminem's daughter and Eminem's mom and Eminem's baby mom. So we're gonna get into that next segment, and you don't want to miss it. Stick around. It's your boy M-i-Corleone. This episode 1, 2025, season of the Learn As You Grow show, part 2. And stay tuned for part 3. Coming soon. You know, it's your boy M-i-Corleone at Beats by the Kilo on all social media platforms. Stream the Learn As You Grow show on all streaming platforms, from Apple, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you go to stream your music at. Like, it's there. You can just Google the Learn As You Grow show. Google M-i-Corleone. Google Beats by the Kilo, Kontent by the Kilo. Just Google it. We first pages on all that. So, with that being said, if you want to advertise on this page, and you see the statistics, we knocking them out the box. We got to hit 3 million views in the last not even 4 years. So yeah, we really are starting to take off, and that's not including all the followers that we got on Instagram. On all of our, we got 5 Instagram pages, we got about 5 or 6 Facebook groups, 3 or 4 Facebook pages, we got the TikTok page, we got, what else we got? We got the Threads page, yeah, we all over, we got we down to even, the Google My Business pages. Like, I'm a level 8 type boy on there. You know what I mean? So if you advertise with us, you're guaranteed to have a monthly, what's that? A monthly engagement of at least 1 million people. You can go with Google and all them, that's cool. But you advertise with us, you know what you're getting. So if you sell beats and you advertise with us, you know what you're getting. You know, a lot of hip hop fans come through here. So you know, a lot of rappers come through here. And a lot of people that make content come through here. So, with that being said, they always need beats. So, if you need the least beats, click the link in the description. $25 for my leases and new beats daily on my Beacons page. Once again, at Beats by the Kilo on all social media platforms, and $25 leases available now. Get them while supplies last. And if not, prices gonna go up. I'm telling you, economy's bad right now. $25 for at least for up to 1 million views, streams, or downloads. What are we talking about here? Do you own the rights to your music? If not, then you don't own nothing. If you use somebody else's beat and you have no rights to that beat, you own none of the song. It don't even matter if you wrote the hottest verse, the hottest song ever. You try to put that song out, just crack you right over your head muffin for being cheap and not putting that $25 up for that lease. Now, if you put the $25 up for the lease and you get to 1 million streams, 1 million views, 1 million downloads, then it's time to re-up. And I'm going to respect that you went about it the right way. And I'm going to show you grace on the comeback. So, with that being said, it's your boy M-i-Corleone, Beats by the Kilo. And I need my money just like you need your money. You wouldn't expect to use my beat and not get paid, right? So, why would you expect to use my beat and me not get paid? What makes you and what you do more important than what I do? That's what I want to know. Why should you get paid and why shouldn't the producer get paid? That's what I want to know. If you can answer that and make it make some kind of sense in the comment section, I'll give you 5 free beats. No back end, no publishing, free beats, exclusives. How about that? Make it make sense to me. It's your boy M-i-Corleone. Oh yeah, follow me on Instagram at M-i-Corleone215SP. You know, it's your boy. He know, she know. It's Beats by the Kilo. Philly, stand up. It's your boy.